Good morning. I was thinking about something today. We are so, in the church, we're so sin focused, and in the world, we're so behavior focused. And I believe we have it backwards because we need to be more identity focused. If we get down to the root of who we are and what we were created for, that's the thing that really sets us free. Rather than focusing on in sin, that being that sin consciousness of trying not to do certain things. Because I was in church for a long time focusing on not doing certain behaviors in order to show myself approved, in order to show myself a Christian, rather than understanding what kind of tree I am and understand the beauty of God's love for me and my identity flowing from that place. Being a child of God, coming from that place rather than focusing on just, the exterior, the behavior. And in the world, it's the same. We focus on the outside rather than the inside. But when we understand our created value, and I wanted to talk a little story about that. So I was, this last week, I was in a store, and it was in a rough part of Bakersfield, and a lot of prostitution and stuff, and I saw this young gal, and she had already got a couple fifths of some kind of alcohol. I don't know what it was clear, and she had it on the counter. She was already buzzed, and she wanted another little single shot of the same kind of alcohol, and then she went to the back, got a Dr. Pepper, and she chugged them both in the back, to be able to do what she's doing. She doesn't see her created value, so she allows herself to be in that place. I started crying. I was kind of off to the side, so she couldn't see me. I was putting away some product that I had. But just the brokenness of that is, somebody's daughter is in that place of giving herself out to men cheaply because she doesn't understand her own value. She doesn't see the beauty of who she is. If she would get that, then the behavior would change, but we only focus on the exterior, that she's a prostitute, that she sells herself for money. But the value of that woman, the value of God's daughter, the beauty of who she is, if she can ever get that seated, then the behavior will follow. And we get it backwards. We focus on the exterior. But God sees us so differently. And I think that that's what happens when we come to God and we submit our life to Him. He gives us His vision for others. We all of a sudden see their created value rather than judging them. People that judge others don't really understand the gospel, don't understand God's grace and the beauty of what God did for them. It's like the guy praying, in the synagogue, God, thank you that I'm not that tax collector, right? That doesn't come from Jesus. That doesn't come from the love of God. That comes from more of being a Pharisee, of focusing on elevating yourself by tearing others down. May you experience the grace of God and the love of God that change your life forever. God bless y'all.